hit it on the head, which was thrust out too far, like a strict mother hits her own unwise child. Or how a mother mouse pulls a baby mouse into a box because, yeah, baby mouse is so cute. So is the will of the earth. So it is the will of the earth, is it? Isn't it? I can't talk. I'm having such a difficult time with this. I think I need some tea. So it is the will of the earth, isn't it? A mother wouldn't hit her child to death. ... Not a sane one, anyway. Say this one. I believe that the earth desired to return which had moved from it too far, and before I explain to you that way I designed to you, I want you to know exactly if my dear child is on my side. Yes, Katharina, I believe our faith is true. You will tell the confidence about the truth of humility. You will convince the first, the second, the third one of the wisdom of the true faith. If he turns you to be stubborn, you will use the power that you were given by the providence itself. What will be with them later if I convert them? Evil won't touch them. You will verify it yourself. They will become invulnerable for the scythe that will cut the impudent, blind, and disobedient. Save them. Okay. Anything for you, Mom. You will begin from Laska, a daughter of the dead gravekeeper. Graveyard keeper? She is especially dear to me. From Laska? Doesn't she feel pity for you, for us? I want to make sure of that. Make friends with her. Try to make her like and love you. You don't need much for this. And if you want to learn more about her, Lara Ravel will tell you about Laska best of all. She is the same angel of kindness as the poor keeper's daughter, and her father has recently died too. I trust you, Katharina. What you are saying is wise and true. One shouldn't try to take one's fancy if one wants to turn him to the truth. I trust you. Alright, so I guess we'll see Lara and then young Vlad and then circle around for Ospina and Laska and then head home. So that is our path. Good thing I went to go see what Mom had to say before venturing forth into the world. And currently tea is being made for me. My poor swollen throat. Kind of been sore the past couple days, but not doing well today. I don't like having empty reputation like this. I did do it to myself, but it just... What did I get? I was well rewarded for my trade of reputation for item obtaining. Let's see. I did obtain a powder. I know, it was the first night, and there it is. I just was looting a house, like you do. I happen to have, sometimes lockpicks stack, and sometimes they don't. So I have 3 lockpicks that are stacked, and then I had this extra one that just wouldn't stack. It was somehow different. And I decided to use that one to clear up a space in my inventory, even though it's in the weapons inventory, and that's often empty, especially for Clara. But anyway, I used it to clear up a space, and I just happened to be in there and was talking to people, and I did get all these fantastic items for free, but I did go on a killing spree for a little bit, so I could obtain all the items of the house at ease. I did get hit once, and I very cunningly used windowsills, very appropriately placed windowsills to stay out of harm's way. So that is a hint for fighting with Clara. If you can find ledges or somewhere where you can't get hit, that makes it very easy for you to not die. Chase by a dog. I'm not welcome here. Alright. So, I did obtain quite a few items. I'm not really sure why I'm checking these trash cans. Probably because I can't help myself. But, yeah. We're at Lara's now, so... there are a couple tips. If you're trying to get through Clara's on your own, and you've been having trouble murdering with as much ease as the other two, check the... we've got a bit of fire here, so it does make it a little harder for the game to process.
It seems the old Gimski is preparing for the gambling.
I haven't seen you here before. Who have you come to? To you, I think. Are you Lara Ravel?
I am glad to see you.
We're actually being met with open arms for once. We'll see how long that lasts. We will prepare for challenges. I hope it won't last long. Tell me, Lara, about Laska. You know her, don't you? Why do you think so? You both care much about some dead, am I right? That sounds like a poor way to lead. You both are somewhat people call God's fool, just like me, you know. I feel an aura of yours. God's fool, why do you say so? Oh, you're a cunning one indeed. You seem to say some good things, but you actually mean evil. Oh, yes, you do. I suppose you have prepared such things for Laska, too. Sorry, I'm not a crafty speaker. I just can't express my feelings. Or Lara, do you hear me? What are you talking about? Let's say the first one. I scarcely know her anyway. Do you want to make friends with Laska? Katharina is a friend of hers. She asked me about it. If you want her to open her heart to you, just bring her flowers, milk, and bread for the dead. She'll be excited and do everything for you. It comes in handy. How can I gladden her? She needs nothing. People like Laska value the good you do for others, not for themselves. I would suppose you understand it. Oh yes, I do. I call it selflessness. Alright, so that's all we get.
It seems I have faded. The old clothers became so shabby.
Toward Katharina's quest, that's it. But Lara herself has one of our quests for the day, so that's another thing. I'm writing a walkthrough for the game, and in the intro of it, I definitely say that you should talk to everybody like 6 times, just to make sure that you have done everything that you need to do. And in Clara's path, this is especially important, because right there, you could have turned heel and left, and you would have missed her quest. And then on day 3, you would have been like, what, there were only 2 quests yesterday, and I did them both, but you wouldn't have even thought to talk to Lara and Young Vlad again, who each have a quest for you to get you up to your total of 4. So that's just a thing you have to be careful about, for Clara especially, but it was something that happened to the guys too every once in a while, so if you've played them before, you probably ran into that once or twice. But it is especially bad for Clara, because sometimes somebody will give you the end dead register, just I have nothing else to say to you, and you either have to just do something else and come back to them randomly, or have already done it, knowing ahead, which is what I do, just because I've played before, but sometimes it's just, difficult. So you came after you had found out that we were preparing shelter, didn't you? Do you want to take part? But it is only for our people, and I see you for the first time. Why? And I want to take part. Shall I give money? No, you cannot. Harpus prohibited me. I have a rule. This house is hospitable to everyone who ever asked about it, if he is a worthy and honest man. But Harpus said that it will have to be ignored during the epidemic, otherwise the idea will lose any sense. Can one call me honest if I'm considered a thief? I am pursued by the law. I'm going to say, and who is that Harpist? Harpist is a friend of mine, but only a friend and nothing more. In fact, he doesn't command me as this time I put myself in his hands. He has shrewd common sense, he is forceful and resolute. I am a kind of gaper as well as a gruel. That's why I obey him in this case. I want to help you too, but I don't have any shrewd common sense. I am ready to trust the supply of the House of Living People, but you can help. Harpist went to examine an empty house and hasn't returned yet. If he is there, tell him to come back soon, otherwise I won't cope without him. I feel utterly discouraged. Only that, he doesn't need much for your trust. And how will you acknowledge me? This case is more dangerous than you expect. The house you have chosen is infected. Well, I will give you money. True, I don't have much. I have spent it all to buy medicine and food. But I can give my last shirt if only nothing will happen to Harpist. Yes, it is a good sign. It helps very effectively. It is not a superstition.